Hand targets. Now this should be a super easy session for most of you. Most of you, I'm sure, have your dogs touching their nose to your hand. I'm just going to review for those of you who maybe haven't done it the way that we do it. It's super simple way. I've got my camera set up on a tripod facing me. I'm starting the camera so that I can watch my mechanics. Practice your own mechanics before you try to do hand targets with your dog. So first thing you want to do is to be able to separate your hands and drop 10 cookies in a row into your hand and then put them in the bin so that you know that you can do that motion. That's part of getting good hand targets. Whoops, and don't drop them on the floor. Okay. Once you can drop 10 cookies in a row, and you can do it with both hands, but I don't know that it's that necessary. I like to do hand targets with both hands, and eventually you want to be able to hand target with both hands, but at first, if you feel more comfortable with one hand, start and grow your confidence with just that one hand. Once you can make this action, and keep your hands separated, at first you might even just have your hands like this. If you can't drop cookies in your hand. Now, if you have your hand nice and flat, they're going to bounce off. Well, that one just happened to go in the bucket. So as the cookie comes in, you want to absorb by cupping. You want to start flat, absorb by cupping. When the cookie's coming in, you absorb that. That's how you stop them from bouncing all over the place, right? Once you've got that, what I want you to do is start like this. This is where the dog comes in and touches. Start like that, then go like that and absorb. That, and then turn your hand and absorb. Because if you don't practice this, what ends up happening is you start putting your hand like this to the dog, which makes it really more difficult for them to nose target. They need to see a nice straight palm. You let them nose target, then you turn your hand and absorb the cookie drop. And you notice that's where the cookies are coming from. They're coming from above. I'm dropping the cookies from above, and then we get a dog who just keeps their eyes on their job. They don't go looking where the cookie's from. What most people do when they hand target is they do this. Swaggy, do you want to play with me? Come here, bud. The dog touches, and then they bring the cookie over and feed the dog. And the dog then starts focusing on the cookies again. And they bring the cookies over, and they feed the dog. Eventually, the dog's just standing here and doesn't want to come over and touch the hand because they know that the cookies are coming from this way. When you're doing it like this, yes, then you're just dropping the cookies in, yes. And the dog doesn't have to take their eyes, yes, off their job in order to see where their cookies are coming from. Thank you, get your thing. That was really good, hop it up. Thank you. All right, so mechanics are really important when you're doing the hand targets. Get your mechanics right to begin with. And then we're going to involve the dog. And remember, when we involve the dog, it is motion and connection. So the motion and connection is going to happen mostly at the beginning and in the middle and at the end when you bring your dog back to the kennel. This is about training the hand target. And the hand target really is a place of connection when you're handling. Our hands are super important. So more than anything, our hand target is hitting on point number 4 of our skills, the responsiveness to the handler. Hands are super important in agility. We do front crosses, we do threadles, we bring our arms back for SERPs. Getting the dog focused on the hand also helps us to have better tug and retrieve, and you'll see that in an upcoming lesson. Let's get the dog. Come on, you can do better than that. Get in the kennel. Get in the kennel! I chose to put him back in the kennel because he came out really lethargic. I want more drive than that. Break! Yeah! Do that better! And we had a better connection. He's focused on me, so he gets to see this toy he's never seen before. It's a fun tater toy. It's a fun tater toy. Yes, it is. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And you see, while he's playing, I'm going to now take off his leash. And now he doesn't get the chance to realize he's not connected. If you start them on leash, you can guarantee your connection with your dog. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more. Thank you. And yahoo! Motion and connection. That's the name of the game. And while he's playing with this fun new toy, I'm gonna get my cookies out. Thank you. Good boy. Super, super good. All right, so we're gonna work on this. Yes. Get it, get it, get it. Look, it's here. He's like, no, I want the cookies up there. I just dropped a bunch of them. So I'll get, those cookies were too small. Just gonna get some roast beefs. All right, here we go. Ready? Yes. Yes. So when he uses his paw, yes. When he uses his paw, I just take my hand away. Yes. Good boy, there it is, there it is. Now see right now, he's looking up and trying to get the cookies. Yes. He's trying to catch them. We're gonna lose that extra behavior when he when he realizes, yes, that, yes. Yes. When he realizes that he gets them faster if he keeps looking. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. And that is a short little session. Hand targets, they shouldn't be much longer than that. Every time you do hand targets, you do your mechanics, play a little session with a dog, end it, some more connection and motion. Thank you. Woohoo! And see how he went behind me? I was connected. Woohoo! There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Dun 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 dun. And we'll put him back in a kennel. Thank you. Get in the kennel. Break. Yahoo! Dun 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 dun. Thank you. Back in the kennel. Nice. And some cookies. And that's a fun session that ends with a lot of energy and drive. I don't walk him back to the kennel, we're done, close the door. We engage, connect all the way back, lots of motion. I put him in, he went in super fast, I was happy with that. I released him so that he doesn't start predicting, oh, every time she puts me in the kennel, all the fun ends. I released him, played another game, and then put him back in. Sometimes I might bring him back out 2 or 3 times before I put him back in. Motion, connection, and keeping my dog in a high state of arousal. Those are the secrets to having a really fun, engaged agility dog. Now, I don't know, it's highly unlikely that Tater will ever do agility, but what better dog to demonstrate to you that pretty much any dog could? All right, that's it for hand touches. Be sure to leave me a comment if this kind of teaching, the way we're teaching hand touches here is different to you, or if you just had an aha moment from a previous lesson.